Hello people of the web, and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play series. I'm going to start off today's episode with an update. As you can see, the ice farm is working nicely and I'm just about to make my first full harvest. As soon as I deal with that witch. One of my favourite parts of playing on this server is the community. The members are helpful, but when I first joined I was greeted by a few of the more established members, without whom I wouldn't have found my way around and discovered all the things that make this server the one I love to play on. While admins will deal with anyone that breaks the rules, it would be impractical to offer griefer protection to those that build too close to spawn. For this reason, players are asked to live at least 15k from spawn to be better protected. This is why many of the established players try and keep the nether accessible and safe so that new players can travel to a safe distance. Before I get started on a project at our base, I will be taking a trip to spawn, checking what might need some work before fetching supplies to do a little community service and perform some maintenance. For those of you that are curious about the giant ice cube, I managed to harvest 1,613 ice blocks. I was going to add an ice pun in there somewhere, but it slipped my mind. The server admins decided against a nether portal at spawn, but there are several areas around spawn that house portals. This is the village outside the north exit. Lots of small things to tidy up. I'll need a couple supplies. Shopping list time. Most of the work is patching up creeper holes, tearing down temporary builds and replacing a few blocks that newer members might have grabbed to get themselves started. Did you see how those creepers just disappeared? Maybe they were scared of me. That would make sense. I have no idea why someone felt the need to build this bridge, because it doesn't get anywhere. But apparently I'm not alone on the bridge. Believe it or not, but I didn't place this block I'm standing on. I used my professional Minecraft skills to land it perfectly. Now, I'm no engineer, but this doesn't look stable. Can you tell which bit I patched up? Before? After? I know I'm British, and so I'm bound to complain about the weather, but this server seems to always be raining. I found quite a few floating trees. Free wood. While I'm making repairs, the last thing I want to do is add more holes to be filled in. I think this bridge may have been a bit of a waste of time. Maybe they were scared of getting wet. Did you see that? I really hope that clip recorded. While the area that I've worked on is only a small part, with enough people contributing a small amount, a lot can be done. I was just about to head home, do a few bits of work on this nether hub first. All done. Much tidier. A nice quick pan shot while I need to fix that. Then I'll go home and get on with the proper project. Now that we've made it back to our base, I think it's about time to work on an area of our base. I've done a fair bit of AFK fishing and villager trading, so we have lots of books. But as you can see, we have no way of organising them. Which means, at the moment, I have to open up all these shulkers to hopefully find the one I'm looking for. I think it's time that we build somewhere to store all our books. This will do. I found some friends. There's definitely some areas of the caves that need lighting up around here. My intentions are to have a wall of enchantments. They will all be alphabetically sorted and only keeping the top level possible for each enchantment. Now it's important to me that I make sure we have plenty of bulk storage, because it would be a royal pain if we had to add more bulk at a later date. There is a hell of a lot of bats in here. I kept hearing groaning and I wondered where it was coming from. I think I found the source. Oh, a zombie villager. Currently there are 34 enchantments in game. Some I'm unlikely to ever need, but for the sake of completion I'd rather not try and figure out which ones aren't relevant. On top of the current enchantments though, there are 3 more due to be released in 1.14, and I want to have a few extra chests just in case more are added. I'm trying to work and I keep getting pestered by these things. You may have noticed my last few videos have been released at a regular time. I've avoided pointing this out though, because I wasn't sure if I could manage to regularly release a video. I'm pleased that I've been managing so far, and I intend to continue releasing one every week at 6 PM GMT. If you want to know when that is for your time zone, Google should be able to help you. I just wanted to show you a complete module. Each module will do 5 enchantments. I need enough modules for 40. It might cost me a few wooden logs. I've run out of hoppers. If only iron fell from the sky. I think I should have enough. Looks like a 2-for-1 special. I've made quite a lot of chests here, but I still have a feeling that this won't be enough. I've finished, which means all of these stupid books can be moved into here. This took me far less time than I expected it to, and I'm really pleased with how it all came out. Every enchantment has enough storage that I can store 155 of each book type. I've also included some space for me to put all the mixed books with multiple enchantments. I was fairly sure that Minecraft had a 3-wide painting to go in the middle of my 5-wide wall. However, after 2 or 3 minutes of trying to get that painting, I thought I'd best check on the wiki. It turns out there isn't a 3-wide painting in Minecraft, and I was just wrong. I learnt something new though, and so now instead I have 3 1-wide paintings, which will be fine. I'm really glad to have found a home for all these enchanted books and how well the room turned out. If you could help out my channel by liking the video or subscribing, it really would mean the world to me. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye now. Oh, don't forget, a new video should be out every Friday at 6 PM GMT. Hope you come back then to watch it.